Create a broadcast. Don't worry, don't worry. Testing, testing. Are we live? I think we're live. Hello, hello. What? You should see it. Hello, hello. Are we live? Okay, is it okay? How is the... Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not listening. So thank you. Why? Can you even hear yourself on the stream? And you didn't like... Oh my god.
I like him right now.
You need to like, share and subscribe, people. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's good because it can't hear you. Because it's directional. We can do.
They can't hear me, right?
And now they can.
Like, share, and subscribe, or Jaffa will come and eat you.
Good. I'm saying it's good, as in that means the noise cancelling is working well, and it's a directional microphone, as opposed could probably be the true.
And the whole thing is now fixed.
Yeah.
You don't need any barriers.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Million Miles, the biggest and bestest VTuber.
That's Mila Miles on Threads, YouTube, TikTok.
That mic.
Why? No.
Close to your mouth, it's speaking the living crap out of itself.
Did she shit herself? I smell poop.
I hope not. I hope, because if she shed, I'm gonna use her to clean it up. Okay, now let's go. I hope let's go away from the poop topic. Thank you. No, don't worry. I don't know, but don't worry. Just so you're all included, we are talking about our cat. Our small cat, the mini one. Not the big one. Yeah, we have a new cat. Have I not said this? Probably. Yeah, her name is Jaffa. We thought he was a she, but it turns out she was a she.
What did you say?
I thought she was a he first, but it turns out she's a she, so that's good. Anyways, let's get into this actual stream, everybody. So, last time we, in big quotation marks, finished the library, and then after a few days in bed, I was like, wait a fucking second, I don't think I created the delete function. So, which is very stupid, so we are gonna go and do that. Well, I did create that, the remove function, and it does work, and we're gonna go through it, but I need to add a lot more stuff. I created it offline because I was feeling bad, so I couldn't speak, but I could code, so good for me. Let's go to the git changes. Thank you. So at first I was like, well, how do I just add items here, add items, and then remove them while actually removing them? And the way I did that at first was with an option. So in nodes, in the node, I changed it from data to like data option T, which worked and worked nicely until we went into where was it? Into here, where, because an option is a different type of struct than the whatever T we are providing, actually gets wrongly deserialized, which is a very weird thing to say, but yeah. And I couldn't work with it with pointer operations because as opposed to our node here, which has a representation in C, which means it's always gonna be data, then next, then previous, and position offset. Option isn't like that. As you can see, there's no representation C here, which means we don't know which way it's gonna go. It might go first some, then none. It might go none, some. Also, I don't know how enums work really. For 3 minutes I spent looking on the internet, I couldn't really find the implementation details of enums, so I just skipped that option and went back to T. And these are the comments I sprung about while working, because I couldn't. I recorded the video I recorded myself writing the code because I still wanted to be able to use that for the video, which is gonna come out at some point. I started the script, so it's gonna come out at some point in time. But yeah, we can see me thinking maybe we can use an optional, but I want then to replace the option with just T and be able to extract the data, return it without cloning or copying it. Or well, I can copy it, but I don't want KitKat. Don't worry. Well, I can copy it, but I don't want to save a copy for myself, because what if it's a reference counting pointer or something? I wanted to be able to drop it. Which was, then I had this, I mean, we can just not delete it, but skip the node. Yeah, we want to replace it with an empty value, but without using optionals, which was a hard thing to do, because I don't know how to do it. So one of the things we added is length is now actually inside of the list, because if we delete an item from here, it's not actually deleted, we just, as we said, leave the node there because we needed the position offset, but we need to remove the data. So I need to save the length, because nodes can now have 10 items but only actually use 1, for example, which would be very weird, but it's possible. Yes, length +1, fixed position offset. I extracted this function from somewhere, from here, when we insert an item, because I needed it later in the remove, because that's also when we need to fix the offset. You see, as when creating iterators, I pass the length, because I need that for the iterators, because that's how I check how much if we reach the end. Let's go here. Yeah, if I promise I remember where everything is solved at length. Yeah, if we are after the item, okay, yes, if we are past the length of the array, we can't return anything, so we're gonna return none, which means we finish the loop. Yeah, this is my comments of how I found out. Yeah, so first comment, how do I move? Okay, actually, I found out why it was giving me wrong data, and it stopped working because I changed type from T to option T. So the last byte, if it's full or empty. I think that's how it works, because my idea is like if we have an int u32, that's like 4 bytes, and we probably have a byte at the start that's like enum value, value, and then we have like the u32, if you understand what I mean. So I was like, maybe it's this, but because I couldn't figure it out, I was like, let's just skip it, because I don't know how much this enum value type is, or enum tag. I don't know what it would we called exactly. So I was like, let's skip that. Yes, so within the option, I was like, maybe I can find. I didn't find the way. So yeah, I passed the length everywhere. Let's see in the. Yeah, I was like, what's this? This doesn't make any sense. So I used display, but I used solve.notes for some reason, which doesn't make zero sense. But okay. And then we get the biggest thing, which is the remove function, which I actually finished. What we need to do is allow the insert and add functions to use the discarded nodes. So how do we do it? Yeah, so it says, so we need to keep the item in the list because of the position offset, but we need to remove the item. We don't really can need. I can't just try to put like need. So it's probably best to change T to option T. Yeah. This was the comment I made when I first started, and then the option T doesn't work really. Yes. Sorry, I'm back. I was encouraging my girlfriend to be the biggest streamer ever. Nothing. You'll be able to, don't worry. So let's see. So what I do is I actually get the actual index from the index we want to remove, which makes sense. And then I do this because of borrowing rules. Dropping doesn't work as always. So what I do is just put it in like this would be called a nested something. No. Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, this is a scope. I put everything in a scope and then return just what I need, and then it automatically removes the actual borrowing. The borrow checker is okay with everything. Then what I do, we take the value out using core memory replace. We take the node data and replace it with a maybe an initialized t. We create an initialized value and then return assume init, which in no way is a good idea to do. It still hasn't crashed on me, which is surprising, but I'm sure it's gonna crash at some point, and I don't know what else to do, what else to replace it with, because I don't want anything actual good in here. I just want random garbage. So this is probably gonna work, I don't know. And replace returns the destination, so it returns this data, so I can actually return it after the remove is finished. So we get the data out, and we need the nodes previous and next node, and then we just set an head and tail and correct next and previous for all the nodes in the vicinity. And then I call self.fixPosition offset, which just calculates the actual index, which uses position offset. I remove one from the length and then return the data. Oh, this is okay. No, this is good. So what we need now is a place to store all the freed nodes, and then just go ahead and use them. How easy or hard that's gonna be is debatable. I'm gonna create it very easily. Is it gonna be optimized? Hell no. But it's gonna work, and that's what I want. So we are gonna do that. let's see. So we are gonna do that in a very nice specific way, where we are just gonna go into a list and then here. The reason why all of these are public is because I need to test it in the. I wanted to be able to debug the head and tail because it was not working correctly from another file, and I need to make it public. We're gonna remove the public later. So we need pre-use, and it's of uses, perfect. And that's gonna be free to use. And also here, probably also to initialize this one, the capacity. And then let's see, because, well, we probably won't have a full free to use with nodes. I don't know really. So let's see. Yeah, let's see. What's the best way to do this? So let's go to remove. When we remove, what we're gonna do is self dot to use push actual index. I'm back, guys. I'm sorry for the there was some shit happening. It was very weird. Lol. So let's see. The best way to do this is if I remove. So let's see. If soft.length. There's a free thing we need. So if we reach the length of 0, which means everything is removed, the best way is not to use free to use, it's just to remove it, to clear it, and then to also clear the nodes. Because I don't see the point of using free to use then. Though it is maybe not the worst idea ever, but again, let's not do it. So let's see. Let's have soft node push, soft node push, soft node push. This is gonna be very weird because we need to rework everything here. Let's start with push. Just hopefully gonna go easier. So index is either gonna be soft dot free to use it empty. If it's empty, soft. Otherwise soft dot free to use dot pop, which is just gonna return us the last one. Or maybe it's better to use something like that. Or I don't want an option. Not an wrap or that's gonna work. So we get the index free nodes if possible, otherwise append to the end. Now let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. Yeah. Let's see.
Gather that from clips.
Interesting, but how? It's very weird. I don't know how that works. Let's see. So node either. How do I use this correctly? If index,
It's because you clicked something.
but even then, Okay, I'm back. Hello, hello. So if index is equal to soft-node's length, that means we can push it. Yes, we can push it. Otherwise, you're gonna just set the node, which is perfect. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. That makes sense. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. Then let's see, index still. Okay, this one was easy. Okay, this one is very easy. And pop removes it, correct? Yes, perfect. Fix position insert. Off insert is gonna be weird. Index. We're using len, which isn't really. I mean len. I don't remember half of these functions on what they do, which is not good. Let's see. 0 because it's the last element, which makes sense. So, well, does it make sense? That's what we're gonna figure out. Right in the middle. So the best way to figure it out is let's open. Oh my god. Clear screen, and we're gonna cargo test and see if it works. Insert multiply doesn't work, obviously. Why though? Insertion index is 2 should be less or equal to. No, that's tests. Well, insert multiple start. Insert 1, 2, 3.
I'm so happy it's not there anymore.
Don't worry, now it's all good.
Thank you.
Let's do it this way. I'm just gonna go and print line list. And like do it for each one of these. And then let's see if I can go and do cargo run. Hey, no. She's eating the wrong one. She's eating the wrong one. Oh no, she went away because there's nothing to it. So this did not insert it for some reason. That's not good. Did I even change anything with my insert? She is direct on your chair, but on the other side now, I think. Let's. Don't worry. She's just eating. Don't worry. You can take her if you want. Smart. Let's see. So, what's wrong exactly? And the worst thing I changed is not using nodes length but prof length. Does it even make
Now she don't wanna go there anymore.
it's not self length? I know.
Sorry.
Don't worry, oh.
Did that actually go on your stream, the screaming?
I think it did. Then I later, went and muted, but I can't mute up front. 1, 1, and 1, 2. Exactly. So length is 1, 1, and then length is 1, 2 for some. How the hell does that? What does this mean? push. The first push it's 1-1. But this, even then, shouldn't give me just 25. It would give me more. Oh, for hell's sake. No. And no, we cannot return early. Please, let's not return early. And that's why we don't ever return early.
Yappa,
Oh my god, what does this mean?
yappa, budzi mammu.
25, 50, 75, 100. Oh yeah, so let's do if through turn. Okay, thank hell. So that works now, which is good. This is why we don't return early. And this is why we don't return early. Oh lol. I like leaving random comments in here, hoping the future me will understand the pain I went through. This is also one way to do it. Test. Okay, so all tests passed perfectly. Perfect. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Insert. All these inserts work now, which is I guess good. But this is the weird part for me, which we're gonna look at now. If false. Let's see. Go on. Man, panicked at length is 5 but index is 5, index out of bounds. That seems fun and good. So it's this, remove 1. I can almost remember what exactly the error was, but I can't. 222. This previous index. Oh no, wait, I thought I resolved this. I just dreamt of resolving it. Print line. Next. This previous next, so it's 2 plus 3 is 5, but the index is 5. Well, that makes sense. The index is 5, which is true. But what I understand is why it's 5. Oof. The way I usually do this is I do this and then out see, because it's much easier to read everything in a file because of this. So we have a list of 2 and 4 and trying to remove the 4. The list looks like this. So I go to 1 and it says my position offset is +2, which means so it's here, and here is the 4, which is perfect. Now let's see. I get the actual index, which is I get the 4, perfect. Then I get the node and I get the previous and the next one. Why is previous is what? That's probably the reason why it's not working correctly. Can't wait to find out how that works. So previous is like this. Actual. Just 0, 1, 2, 3, and plus 2 is 4. Doesn't make sense because previous should be at best -2. So somewhere along the way, this doesn't work probably correctly. I mean, it probably is like 100% probability. 0. I removed anything before this correctly. I don't know. So let's see. Push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Yeah, makes sense because I pushed the uninitialized data. Soft nodes. No. I just showed it to her, the big cat, because she was trying to scratch it out. Don't worry.
I don't want to interrupt.
Don't worry. For apology, you can always make me the pizza. I'm joking. I mean, I know. Why not? I love it. Let's see. So, if index is 0 soft, so the previous next index versus actual index. Let's see. Next is sum. So remove this one. So when it's previous, I don't remove the previous one, obviously. Which means I need to find where the next... There's 2 next sums, which is, I guess, good. So the random one in the middle of the list, and it seems to have worked correctly. This is 2, 4, 5, so 2, 4, 5. This one. This one, so left 2, 4, 5. Which is good. This is the first one that got me wrong. Maybe. Previous dot map previous plus previous. Next index. Is the next index? Yes, it's the actual index. Is it next index minus the previous index, or is it the other way around? This is very hard to figure out in my brain, so that's if I'm not talking very much, that's because I'm thinking, or actually trying to think. Let's see. Nodes, next index of previous. Oh, let's see. Some next is 1. Previous one is gonna be next. So this one affects the number 4, and I can guess that's where it F's up. I'm guessing. Best way to figure it out is print the list at the start preferably, and right after Now let's see out. It's photo. Okay. Print no debug, that's what I actually wanted, sorry. Print no debug. We run the thing and then fold it all again. So let's see, for the previous of -1, yes, exactly. Then for the previous of not 2 but -2, which means what? Does it also happen to, or it can happen to this one because actually can it, because someone it's first, so yeah, so this, because the actual index is 0 and the index is 0, it's gonna just set it to none. So yes, it doesn't work here. But why is my question? So here it's, so this is next index, actual index plus next, or previous, it's previous index. Let's see, print line, next index, actual. Why is it like this? For actual index, this is gonna be previous. Next index, actual index, previous, and actual index as. Wait. Okay, just about to peel. Previous. Previous. Like this, but I can just about feel the reason why, and that's this as eye size. I'm not gonna jump before the horse, or however that's called name, but I think that's the problem. Because we have an actual index of 2. No, this is actually as is size, which is good. Previous index. Previous -1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Which makes sense, I guess. And next index b -1 is gonna be 2, which is correct, which means there's a problem here. Why is this next index? So, the next index, let's think about this. Next index, next index, next index. Next is 3, is 0, 1, 2. Hello. Don't worry, bro. The actual index is 2 and the next one is +1, means the next one is 4. 0, 1, 2, or 3, I guess. But the previous one is -1 of this one. So its actual index minus this one. No, plus this one. This one doesn't make any sense. Again, doesn't make any sense. So I need to go from index 3 to index 1. So it's not 3 minus 1, it's 1 minus 3. Feels like it makes sense. So it's not next minus the previous. Oof, this is so hecking complicated. Well, let's see. Because next index minus the 1. Because this equation isn't like a minus b is equal to something. It's like a minus what is equal to b, or more like precisely next minus what is equal to previous. Isn't that correct? Because if the previous one, if the next one is 3 and minus what do we do to get 1? I guess plus what to get, like plus 1 to get like plus minus 2, you know? If you understand what I mean. So that's gonna be previous minus next. Yes. Let's do it like this. Fuck. Yes, I'm gonna name it out. Fixed. Parallel, right. Yep. This works at least now, which is very good. And then let's see. This. And then we can do. Yep, perfect. Why I couldn't grasp that earlier, I have zero clue. Just probably why I couldn't grasp it. Let's see. Really? Unused document. Perfect. Oh my god, that's the reason, really? Holy shit. Let's think of this then. Yeah, so inserting on with the different things. Yes. Now let's see where was we? How do we insert it? Exactly. Let's see. Add like tail. Add like head. So let's think of this. So we have a place where we want to add this node. That's gonna be head. Yeah. So for push. This is the way I'm gonna do it. Also. Push node. Also. So I'll just called length flow. This. Let's do this. We're gonna have an actual line, and then we're gonna have the insert index like this, and then we're gonna laugh very much. So this is gonna be the insert index. This is gonna be the insert index. The insert index is the same as len. We are gonna push it, otherwise we are just gonna insert it at the actual index. Yes, because again soft length can't really work because that's the actual and this is the actual and so it could work because we pre-choose we're gonna use the correct one again, but let's keep it this way to stop any bugs from existing at all. So if the index is actual length, insert index. So insert index. Is length. Insert is actual length. Let's push. I don't know if this makes sense. Does this make sense? So tail again, do we not push it or insert it? That's the reason. Here is insert length. Insert index, perfect. That's length. Now let's test it, Cargo. I don't trust it a single bit. What we don't have in the integration tests is F1. Insert multiple. Okay, so it's like well, remove multiple, I guess. Push, and then remove. Remove. Let's do it like that. Let's do it this way, so we need to assert that these two the correct order. And after this, we need to assert a list dot line is 1. After this, that it's 0. Remove. Where is it? Remove multiple. Perfect. And then insert after it. Insert after remove. So that's gonna be 1. You remove the 75. Well, we should do also that here. Remove. Insert these two. Then we're gonna list it push. We're gonna not push. We're gonna do push after remove, and then we're gonna do insert after remove later. So push value is gonna be like 50. 0, 1 is gonna be 50. This 2. And 75. 50, 75. And then 0, that's gonna be 2, and it's 0, 1. Really? Push after it. Perfect. Let's see. Remove start. Remove all. No. Start. 0. 50, 75, 100. 50, 75, 100. 3, 0, 3. So 0 is gonna be 3, and then we're gonna do 0, 1, 2. 0 is gonna be 2, 1, be 1, just 100. It just was 0. Remove all from start. You're gonna also have what is it? Remove all from end. 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna be 3, and it's gonna be so let's see, 3, then 2, which is gonna remove this one, and it's gonna be 2. Let's move 1, which is gonna be this one, and then remove 0, which is gonna leave it with 0. And then remove from middle till end. Let's do it. Let's think of something. Let's add more. So let's add 0 here. So it's then from 25 afterwards. Let's do it like that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do it 0, 1. Just constantly remove the index 1 and hope for the best. So 1 is gonna be 1, 3. I just paste randomly and a random amount, and it somehow keeps working, and I'm glad for that. And it's gonna stop working right about now probably. So remove first, remove again, which is gonna bring us to 3 elements like this. Then 1 again, which is 2 elements. This, and then again it's gonna bring us to 1 element like this. At the top with this one I obviously skipped. Remove from middle, all middle to end. Till start maybe. That's gonna work. I have 0 so let's go from like 75, 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3, 0, 25. So, so remove 3, 2, this one is gonna be 2 then. Let's remove 1, which is gonna be 2 here, 1, and then let's remove 0, which is gonna be 1, left it this way. Till start. Let's think of something else to do. So yeah, so let's remove. We have push after remove, and then we are gonna have a special type of like insert after remove. Insert. I'm gonna do like 15 to 15 is gonna be like 2, 1. One. 4. Actually, it's about 75. 2, 3. Still. Yes, please. If you could, I will be very grateful.
Ce nude samo?
Of course, left is right. Don't worry. See? Me too, believe me.
Do you actually care?
Yes,
Have some.
that's very good.
Just last us.
No, 75. Where exactly is hell? 385. This one? See, this is why we do it this way. So let's see. Print out what during test variable. Run only specified test variable. I'm trying to test it. Test dash show output, okay. Name subset. Cargo test, okay, the name. Let's look like this. Cargo test this. Let's go like this and do successes, failures. I need to clear because I can't see anything. Man, that's not really a test, but okay. Successes, failures. Don't. Let's see. What I want here is let's debug. Next change, but the previous didn't change. Yes, dear. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So let's see. We actually remove this one. So we need to watch this one, not the other one. After remove is correct 50. Next is none. So yeah, we don't. It's just at all.
Nie, bo tak mnie boli.
So the data is fixed, but the next. Oof, I'm so sorry. And previous isn't. Previous is 1. No, next is minus. So now it works. What the fuck? 3, 8. Which number is when we crash? 3, 8, 9 then. Position of that isn't fixed for some reason. It should be 0, 1 and then minus 1. Let's see. Yeah, after pushing I don't fix it. We're gonna do that is if index isn't, which means we soft node. Do we do this usually before or after? Let's do it here like this. Now, bit of cargo. Test should pass. Hell yeah. I know, you can do it. Smart. I understand it completely. Understandable. You can eat. You can give me just a small bite. So this now works, which means I'm a genius. So not only is Tom genius, Marco is a genius too. Not only is a Tom genius, Marco is a genius too.
Who's Tom?
Tom is a genius. Oh my god. Tom is a genius. Tom is a genius. Is a meme for a programming thing, which was very funny. Why exactly? It's so he made. He's a genius is a sarcastic way of saying.
Yeah.
Because Tom, I don't know if he's a real character or not. Thank you, but I can. Actually, maybe I can. So, the guy was talking about how in his company they did something very. The way they wrote code was very, very stupid. So, so what they did is you write a function, then you commit that function. And then in the same file you write another function. So the way the file is run is I say, okay, run function from the commit number 3, which then runs a function from commit number 5 and 7, and stuff like that. And that's awful.
Why the fuck would it
I don't know. And it was written in some weird ass stuff. J Diesel. That's the program language, which is very funny. DSL is domain specific language, and they usually suck. But
Look at this.
oh, that's very good. They usually suck, but they have some reason to, have them. Thank you. But this one was very stupid. So no, the thing with J Diesel was very stupid. So let's keep writing J Diesel and write some stupid libraries that have no need to exist.
Big.
You too. There. I mean, there's a big enough. Literal, when we. There's gonna be big enough. And you make me too, yes. Yeah.
Myślę, że jest ja.
Good. So, I fixed that error. Which makes sense because it didn't need a position offset before, because it would be just at the end, which means it's probably at the end. But now it needs one, which is much sad, many wow. I can probably do index something. I don't care really. There is you can not do and calculate it on the spot. But of course. No, maybe I actually need to pull the function, because it's not this one that I'm worried about, it's the second to last, so the previous one that needs to set the offset to myself. And I need to leave the offset the same. Yeah, makes sense. So leave the position set and get the correct offset to here. I don't know what any of those words mean. Let's see.
The only thing you might run out of is this.
We have
Ketchup.
I should have bought it.
I know.
There's hopefully enough.
Taką. Albo
If no, I was talking about ketchup. You're like leaking it out. True. Smart. So let's see. Insert after remove. Does that works really? I'm surprised. It works because I didn't finish it low. So let's see. Let's do it. So this way. Insert after remove, and then we're gonna move position 1. Then we're gonna not push but insert on position 1. 50 back. Like this. I'm gonna do it. Yes, of course. Of course. I usually buy depending on how many there are actually, because they are okay. I buy them, or my mother buys them when they are cheap, because usually they're much more expensive. Yeah, probably. Left to right 50. Not even worried about it. Insert after remove. No worries. 426. This one really 0 1. What? Actually,
What's the possibility? Tomato allergy.
a tomato? Yeah, hope so. So let's do it before and after, please. I need this and then insert. See, this shouldn't have done itself that way. actual lamp, but soft node lamp. Let's do that. Why did they skip it here for some reason? God can only know, I guess. And that's the place it failed, so. Everything works just with a bit of thinking, Marco, just a bit. Well, now. I wanna have a bigger test case switch with that. So, 0, 100. This 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 and 0 here. Then I'm gonna remove 3, 2, 1. Three. Oh, okay, this is the way I did it. And now so let's delete the middle 3. So we removed 75, 50, 25, 75, 50, 25 onto inserting. So we insert. Let's try 1 at 0 with the value of -5. Good. -20, 1, 2. This size.
Добре, друзі, після чого ми має качали,
Okay.
да би мало шипя.
Okay, understandable. This is falling apart.
Все, спекту.
My Japanki.
Чиж.
It's not as bad. They're old as boy. There's that one. There's gonna be. Let's add one at the end. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry, don't worry. I agree completely. Don't worry. 3, and then let's insert middle, which is 2 with a nice 50. 50 to 4. 484. Oof. Let's see if I can figure it out. So this is, if index is actual, it should be 3. We Maybe that's way. That's not the I want. Is the thing now? Nothing. No, it's good. Don't worry. Just don't cut my hand off.
Huh?
Just don't cut my hand off, please. Can I? I don't think I cut it. Can I?
Maar we moeten aan het kijken.
Hier, wat is hier?
Stop. Stop.
Ja, oké. Oké, fine.
Try to keep it straight.
It's as straight as me.
So it's pretty curved, huh?
No. Thomas fell out.
Bravo. There's many more to do.
There's nothing here. Just my bad cutting.
It's a quick cut because you get extras.
True. Here you go. Actually, I'm gonna put this.
Laat je gewoon op een
Yeah. Do we keep this yellow stuff? I think it's better to remove. It's easier to place the other type of protection on it. Here you go. Present.
I think that's like the smartest thing to do.
What?
Buy this thing and just cut it.
Exactly. Just just throw water and just place it less clean. So let's see. We expect 100. I don't know what to expect. It's 484, which is here. So we expect 100, but get 120.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sigurno.
Whatever you make is perfect, don't worry. As long as it's not less than yours. Oh my god.
Ja, niet salam.
Okay.
Then we just cheese.
Understandable. List of debug. This is why I have the debug. For nothing. Follow. This is the one that should be with. -20 is okay. This one. No, it's this one, and then this one. Oh my god. Yes, this one. Yes. So I added this one at the end. 0. previous is 2, so this is the previous one. You see, this isn't correct though. Next is -1, which is this, and that's not correct. So let's see. We start from here, which is -20. Go to 0. 2, 3. We're gonna go to 100, and then for some reason to go to this broken one. So I do this after each remove correctly. Actual length isn't 0. No, what does that mean? Actual length isn't 0. I'm so confused. But these offsets don't make any sense. See them here. Yes, please. You can put them all. You can put all 4 of them.
Vidi. Ovo je moja, tvoja. Ovo je moja.
Can you place mine on top of each other and yours on top of each other? So I'm, or if it's easier for you, place yours in here. I don't think we should, I don't think they can.
To?
Let's not.
Bukvalno nema, nije ništa živo.
Okay, fine. Do not confuse them, that's why I said that.
Lepo.
Because we are gonna rotate it, you know, that's why I said. I am gonna rotate it because I'm gonna forget about it. Sure, let's put it.
A hoćeš ovako se...
That's not gonna make it any better. That's probably the smartest way to do it.
Tu si pa malo zatvore.
True. Can you get that one out? That thing out. Thank you. And like turn the heat off. Okay. Without the Kit Kat eating it. Let's see this. So it's 1, 2. So this one is correct. And this one it's broken. It's not 2, it's 3rd. So these two somehow places. That should be because it's 0, 1, 2. Should be 3. So Not do we have anywhere to place this? Look this and this.
Let's see.
Yeah, but when you can just wait a second so you can listen to it. Thank you. Favorite streamer I don't even watch. I'm joking, don't worry, just sit and relax now. That's it. Take a print line. And that was. Yeah, sure. Like that. See if I understand any of it. What's. Why does insert not all this? This is not the last footprint, it's the middle one. How does that happen? Insert. Print line. Insert. At 3 bar. So I feel like I'm doing something. Yeah. I inserted. My God. I do something and I don't. Insert at 3. No, 3 isn't. Oh my God, again. Because I should focus. But then I get a different error. That's about because 106. What does it even mean? Insert after remove index of the ones. The length is 5. Debug. The mutable reference. Again. Can I unsafely pull this? Please tell me I can do that. Safe. Do safe. No. That's the hub. Like so. Perfect. We're gonna remove that later, please. Remind me. insert 0, 1, 2. So let's think about it. So 0. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Hex position. I don't know who we are hexing, but we are certainly gonna do it. Hold on. 0, 2. So that's 120. So let's see. ID current index is 1, 0. Makes sense. Oh, what? Okay. Shall I put the thingies? Can you put like a 5-minute timer or something? Back to take put down. I need to hurry up, hurry up because I'm gonna need to eat and then sleep after this. So let's see. Current index is 1. I don't know really. Maybe index 0, 2. Index is 4. Next is -1. Next one here should be -1, it should be -2 though, which is the problem. So we found the problem, which is here. I guess it makes sense. So the previous one, let's check this out. So this one, next is not here. Next is some -1. So next should be this insert text, I guess. Lines. What does that mean? But again, no, I'm watching the wrong one. This is the one I should be watching. So next, an index minus the tail. Tail. So this one was the end, and then I added. So the tail dot next is gonna be index minus tail. Why does that not work anymore? Do we need the actual index or something? So you have a tail, which is some index somewhere in the list. And then we have our index, but that's not the... So from the tail's perspective until the actual index, I don't know why this works. I feel that it's gonna work, but I don't know why it's gonna work at all. figure out what we need to change from. Did you put the timer on? So let's see. The index would be 3. I don't have a single clue why that would work. Or why that? I best. So that's that really? Let's just maybe figure that out somehow. So if the tail exists, we want to go from. Well, the index was from the attribute of the insert index. Why though? Why did it not matter before? No. I really don't have a clue why it didn't work back then. This. Okay, I'm doing it, don't worry. Here. Okay, just a second for me to get out the thing we're gonna eat. I come back. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Let's see everything we've changed. Because I think this is actually everything. Now, is there a way for me to test if everything actually works? Hell no. I'm gonna do all the testing offline because that's even less fun than what we did here. Let's see, fixing the future. I'd like hell, the index from here. I still don't know why. We do the index there. She's out of bounds. Self-exit connection. Get this understand. Fix or remove. Why? Push remove equals push equals remove push remove Let's see, because oh no, left is 6, right is 5. Okay. Oh, thank fuck, I was scared for a second there. Integration and the main one we don't really push about. So this worked, thankfully. I'm gonna for the video. Let's see. I'm gonna commit this to Git. I'm gonna do it on the other screen because why not? Well, I don't think there's anything to pull. Git status, git commit. Delete function. Git push. Git actually master. Okay, good. Clear. If you go to Git, I will also market here. Market 3 to 5 slash are railing list. You can see this now. Let's delete. I'm gonna do some testing offline and create the performance scores and see if any of them make sense. If they do, I'm gonna be very glad. If they don't, well, I'm not gonna be as glad. But let's hope for the best. I hope that this at least outperforms the linked list, which it hopefully should. After that, we can anything more than that, and I'm fine with it. I just want that. There is, I think, zero way it's gonna outperform the vector implementation because that's very well optimized and what CPUs are made for. So we'll see. Let's hope. Maybe it's very good. Maybe it's not so good. We'll find out. I'll find out while researching and being bothered, and you're gonna find out by watching the video that's gonna come out hopefully this week, because we have a big surprise for next week, next month. So let's see, that's from 17th to 17th. Get ready for that too. Oh, I'm gonna regret that, ain't I? Anyways, so yeah, I hope to post the video about the weird ass struct we just made here. Somewhere in this week. I hope for the best, truly. But we'll see. No, I'm gonna post it by Friday. Somehow, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so please do like, share, subscribe, and all that very nice stuff. Because like there's 0% of you that are subscribed, or like very, very close to 0%. And I want you all subscribed. Let's see. Content, not content, research, not research, audience maybe. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Just paint. Look at this. Only. Okay. I hate this. Only 2.7% of you is subscribed. What's with the rest of you? Come on, please. I would love if you just subscribed. Thank you. And goodbye. Love you. Bye bye.